least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
Well, time to go see if they're alive. I'm fine with dogs. I just don't like owning them. Manuscript page.
The story I
Whoops.
was written in the cabin had come true.
Already read that one.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the forward lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
Notice how it screamed, not yelled. I bet it screamed like a little girl. Come on, you stupid birds. Wait for it. Wait for it. No, they're not going to chase. I just realized, Fragga, I thought you were only there for a year placement. I just remember that now. It's like, wait, didn't he say he was there for a year placement? That he was doing his final year at Nanmet? I could have sworn you said you were only there for like a year placement. What, did they just to say, hey, instead you can be here forever? Because we like you. Oh god, balancing act. Oh, they gave you an extension. Until August. Wow. Damn. Look at you, huh? Tell a new PR guy I said hi. Because I know that you guys got a new PR guy recently. I forget his name, but I know he worked at THQ for a while.
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Wow. You were that valuable. Why did you refuse? Just wondering. Is it, oh, I want to go back, finish my education, then come back, or was it something else?
Barry! Barry! Hang in there, I'm coming!
Ah! Yeah, well that means, that just shows how valuable you are to them. So how much did they bribe you? Did they bribe you another 50-inch?
I have a different idea. Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. I knew you'd
I knew it.
Flaming Eye of Mordor. Weaver will meet us at the dam.
I kind of... Yeah, I kind of had a feel. Hey, look on the bright side, Fragga. It means that you're incredibly valuable to them. And frankly, I'd find that as an honor personally. It's like, oh, you're that valuable. We want you to stay here with us. Which probably means that when that extension's gone, they're either going to once again be like, stay with us some more, Fragga. Come stay with us. Or they'll be like, okay, But the second you finish, you get your ass back here so that we can give you a full-time job. Typically, that's what it means. But then again, you're also a coder, and coders are in very, very, very high demand. My line of work is more... Hey, if I can figure out coding, I'll take your place. Because I suck with coding. Animation and music, though.
Running uphill while a crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe. You know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs. Oh, sure. I should have kept that gym membership.
Yeah, my stuff seems to be more animation and sound and music nowadays. Cause I'm making the soundtrack for my game project.
You see those lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
Yes, I can.
What the hell is that thing? It's everywhere! Oh crap, there's more than one of them!
Nothing moves like that. It's impossible.
Ah! Al! Do something!
Too fast. I can't get a shot.
There! No, there! Al, they're all over the place!
Frickin' speeders.
Where'd that one go? Heads
Ah,
up.
this
Here
can't
they
be
come.
happening!
Where the hell did he go? Wait, this is bad. This is really bad.
Okay. Beep. Oh, you son of a... Got him.
Was that it? Are we safe?
That was... Wow. I think we're okay.
Hey,
Wait,
Al,
call the
I got a
elevator.
bad
I'm
feeling.
keeping watch. Let's
I
keep
hear
our
something
eyes
moving
open.
around.
Gather all this stuff. And call the lift down.
Heads up. Here they come.
Oh no! Oh no!
They're coming. We have to hold them off.
Yeah. Yeah, it turns out Fragger, my calling isn't really level design, it's more sound and music and animation. How about that? 'Cause I started animating back in... When was it? October, that was it.
Right there.
And I'm still enjoying it.
I swear this is the slowest elevator in the world.
That's why you look absolutely stupid with those Christmas lights, but nobody else is complaining.
You're hitting her. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, you don't. It's almost here, Wade.
Coffee.
Just hold on.
Love me some coffee. Yeah, I was actually honestly surprised. Oop!
Back the hell on.
Al, button.
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wade?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, it was real.
Yeah, mine is 3D animation. I've been using Source Filmmaker a lot.
Let's be careful, okay?
Button over where? Button over where? Where's the button? Where's the button? Button? Yeah, it's probably here.
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, wait. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed. Please be careful. I'll take good care of Barry, wait. You just look after yourself.
Okay, where do I go now? Yeah, I probably couldn't be asked either making... What you call it? I want to learn how to program, don't get me wrong, but I just can't be asked learning. Nearly got it. I mean, for me with program, it's more the whatchamacallit, technical ramification. I can't think of the word for it. It's gonna be arse. It's so difficult to learn. I mean, I want to learn it, but it's so difficult to learn.
Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything that is stored in a shoebox would remain.
Yeah, see, that's a problem. It's like, I want to learn how to program. I really, really do. Well, that's not a good sign. But it's just, it's the getting started part that's really getting me. Well, it's the getting started part and the remembering. No! So at least that's one thing that would be nice for Jeddix to know. It's like, hey, this guy's good at this and this, but he does want to learn how to do this. Yeah, I've been trying to learn Java. I've been trying to learn just
Ridiculously out
overall Java.
Searchlight could even the odds.
Well, I know it's not related, but it's just like web language. I actually ended up getting quite low marks in my portfolio module. Why? Because, well, I don't know how to fucking design a website effectively, apparently. Apparently I'm a dumb fuck when it comes to that. I mean, like, one of the things I've always wanted to do for a long time is just be able to make all my games by myself. I think the thing that inspired me for that was Touhou, because the Touhou series is made by just one guy. It's like, even now, even though it's like, oh yeah, okay, I really love doing this stuff and this stuff, I'm still like, yeah, but I really want to be able to do this. Well, that's probably me, Dad. It's just watching my calls. As it stands right now, I think it's more I think it's more at this point I want to kind of refine my core skills before I'm like, okay, let's try going for this bit next. You know. I'm basically trying to prioritize being a master at something as opposed to a jack of all trades currently. And then gradually expand into that said jack of all trades in the future. Is it gonna keep doing that?
You will go no further.
Stop now.
I'll go no further, huh? Looks to me like I'm going further. Yeah, I imagine they would. Oh, well, I'm dead. I imagine they would, but the thing is, I don't think... I don't know, I don't think I'm that skillful enough to be a jack of all trades right off the bat. Nope. I like to think I'm versatile, and I'm always willing to learn. As I said, my specialty is sound, music, voice, and animation. But I'm obviously willing to go into other areas. I just need the direction to help me learn. I mean, that's the thing. It's just like, oh, you know, do you want to learn this stuff? Yes, but I'm not too sure if I'd be capable of self-teaching for the most part. Like, if someone was like, okay, we'll teach you how to do this, and it'll be like, yeah, sure, fine. I mean, it's like, I enjoyed my programming module back in my first few years, you know, in my first year, I think it was my first year of university, because I had, you know, someone helping me out along the way. It's like, yeah, sure, I enjoy it. I actually had fun. It's just the fact that I kept breaking the coding so often, and we were on such a short time frame that I wasn't able to, like, get the feedback I needed. So it's like, my attitude is, I'd love to learn, but I'm not really very capable of self-teaching.
Inside. You made it. Well done. And I was wrong. It was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There's no shadow clinging to this room. Our is fail-safe because of the pumps are numbered and changed regularly based on the make and model.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's just my problem.
Great Hope Point north of here. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
Yeah, that's just the case with me. It's just like, I don't know. I'm just not that good at self-teaching because I've got very poor self-judgment skills.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because Section 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, with nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Ah, so that isn't the final chapter. Ah. What's in here? I like that little bit of game design. If you can go inside Summit, unless it's scripted, it'll always have the open sign.
Based on the signature in the motel register, Agent Nightingale had stayed here, in room number 2.
Time to pick up a shotgun.